song right. That's the song I wanted. It's very me. I'm mad. These lights are really bright. I can't see anything but a little orange dot right there. Hello, orange dot. Hello. You're not the orange dot. You're from over there, but orange dot is there. Hello, everyone. Hello. Yeah, all right. Okay, children, please. Simmer down now. My name's Brian Sears. I have a mustache. Yeah, no, some people really like the mustache and some people really, really hate it. Hold on, we're gonna do a little test. I've been waiting to do this. So here, I want you, this is for people who approve of the mustache. Let me hear people who approve. Wow, okay. People who disapprove. That's about equal, but I like the hate. I feed on it, I do. Oh, so how are we doing tonight? Good? Oh wait, I gotta check. I'm supposed to do 10 minutes, I don't wanna go over. Okay, make sure I don't go over. Thank you. So, where's everybody from? Oh, Long Island! Right? No one cares. Or Connecticut! Anybody from upstate New York? Woo! I'm not really from upstate. I'm from like an hour away. That's not really upstate, is it? I mean, it is, but it isn't. Anything past the Bronx is upstate, technically. That's the way New York works. It's all centralized right here, and then this whole huge, massive land is just, it's like New York City, everything else, which encompasses such a huge, huge portion of the population of New York State. Okay, so, that's all the stuff I was gonna make up. I have this written down. I didn't do as much preparation as I should have, but that's fine, right? Woo! Yeah, just keep making noise. Woo! Woo! Let me read this. What does that say? Oh, that is crap. That's bad. Okay, here's a joke. All right. So, I am a badass for the 1940s model. Let me say this, because like in today's day and age, just look at how I'm dressed. It's ridiculous, right? But like in the 1940s, coolest person ever. Do you see how long this hair is? They hated it, man. Yeah, it's terrible, man. This is why you prepare. This is why you kids go to school, so you don't come up here and just make stuff up like I'm doing. What else we got? Oh, so this summer, let's hear it for summer jobs. Let's just chant about things, right? Summer jobs, woo, yeah, employment, working for the man. You don't know working for the man. Has anybody in here ever worked in fast food? You 6 people, I know you. I feel for you. I know. I worked at McDonald's this summer. Yeah, man, listen. Working at McDonald's is probably the most interesting experience of my life. It's not like, I know a lot of times, you know, if somebody's a waiter or a waitress, they don't always get the most respect in the world, and it happens a lot of times. But when you work at McDonald's, like when you're the guy who sits behind the counter at McDonald's, the nicest people in the world will just not give a hoot about who you are. It's terrible. But I mean, I've managed to have fun with it. I like working the drive-thru, personally. Yeah, no, because I go to school here, if you guys didn't know. And I'm a TV video kind of person. So, yeah, sure, thank you, one person. Air 5. Yeah. But, so I do TV video, so I would practice my radio voice, and for the McDonald's drive-thru, it was so much fun. Because imagine you're pulling up to McDonald's. The last thing I think you'd expect to hear is, "Hello, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get for you this evening?" The best was when I did that, people would just be silent. They assumed it was like a McDonald's corporate recording, like, oh God, all right, where's the person? I'm really hungry. This is ridiculous. But it was fun. It was like hosting a game show. Come on down! You've just won yourself future heart conditions. It's fantastic. But I mean, once I got the swing of things, once I understood the McDonald's corporate machine, because it is a machine, and you should all know that. But once I started to get it down, then you start to play some games. And drive-thru is always the best place for games. We used to do this game, it was the Echo game. So basically, let me give you the little rundown for how McDonald's works for some of you who don't know. Probably the people who drive BMWs. I don't think you know how a McDonald's works, so I'm going to explain it to you. 3 people with headsets for drive-thru. Go ahead, crowd. Yeah, sure. We are the 99%. Just stop it. Mom, I told you to relax. So at McDonald's, there's 3 people with headsets. Manager, person taking the orders, and person getting the food. Now, I like to be the person taking the orders, but when I wasn't, when I was the person who was getting the food, we used to play the echo game, and it went a little something like this. Basically, the person would come up, and then the person who had the microphone would be like, okay, so one McDouble, would you like anything else? The person would be like, and quietly over them, I'd just go, What was that? Nothing. One of the fun games. Actually, the best thing I ever did was my last day at McDonald's, I did my last order is Chris Walken, so I'd like to do that for you now. It goes a little something like this. Hello, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get for you this evening? Oh, a McDouble, okay. I advise a beverage. There's a lot of sodium, even though soda doesn't really quench your thirst. We have bottles of water, but they're overpriced. I wouldn't get them. So that was the fun I had at McDonald's. Yeah, don't clap. Playing the harmonica is like making love. I don't know what I'm doing, but no one can tell the difference. Just kidding, I can play the harmonica. I just wanted to do that. I had a harmonica, I was like, well, that'll kill time. All right. Oh, okay. I don't know if they made it here or not. Are my parents here? Woo! Okay, so Dad, it's time for the bulk of my humor is things that you've told me. So, my parents, I love my parents very, very, very much, but if you know me, they explain why I am me. If that makes sense to you, good, keep following, it's gonna get a little more complex. My dad's a very straightforward guy. I don't remember exactly how this happened, but this conversation did happen, and I'm gonna share it with you all now. So, one day I went up to my dad and I had a question for him. I wanted to ask him something. I don't remember what. It clearly wasn't that important. But when I asked him this question, he just kind of stayed silent for a moment. He was sitting at the table, reading the newspaper, drinking his coffee. He folded it up, put it down on his lap, and he goes, son, when I die... Huh? We're already starting off a little rough here. He goes, all right, listen up now. When I die, I don't want to be put in a casket. I don't want to be cremated. You can have the casket there at the funeral. We can put the flowers up to it. Your mother can sit there and bawl her eyes out, whatever, that's fine. But I want to be stuffed. I want to be stuffed and put into the corner of the room, very discreetly. Please don't draw attention to me. And next to me, I want you to put a keg. And please, no Bud Light. Give me a nice microbrew. You know, you weren't good at sports, it's the least you could do, get your father a nice beer. And he says, in one hand, I want you to put a stack of Solo cups. And in the other, I want you to put the tap. So Brian, if you ever want a beer, you have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. He's like, Dad, I just wanted to go to Jimmy's house. I got one more quick story. Ready? We're gonna do this double time. Okay, so one day I was sitting outside, summer day, really nice up where I live. It's boring, but it's nice weather and stuff. It's really relaxing. Sitting outside reading a book. My dad was chopping up firewood. He had the chainsaw going, right? Okay, now you hear a power tool like that going, you know, you're cautious, you're aware, something bad could happen. All of a sudden I hear the chainsaw going, it stops. I hear my dad screaming, "You son of a chief, you're fighting down not even English, just words, noises. So I run over him like, that's it. He finally did it. He cut his arm off. It's gone. Run over to him. He's holding his finger like this. And I'm like, okay, it's just his finger. That's not that bad. Go over to him like, Dad, what happened? He goes, yeah, bee stung me. A little bit of a overreaction. All right, well, that's my time. I hope you guys enjoy.
1, 2, 3, 4.